Hi everyone, welcome to World of Tanks with stewiejp. I'm Stewie, you're not, and this is Ravvi, or Ravvi18 from 1AR clan, and I reckon this is probably the first replay I've seen featuring the AMX 13105. This is the new Tier 10 French light tank. Tier 10 French light tank has a 3-shot autoloader, a little bit unusual. APCR rounds are standard, 360 average damage, 234 penetration, 280 penetration with the heat rounds, which is obviously premium ammunition. We're on Malinovka. He's on a mission. LT6. I think this is for the Object 260. Enable your allies to cause damage to at least 8 enemy vehicles by spotting or destroying their tracks. He's been spotted himself in the central part of Malinovka. He's up there with an RU-251. Now, there's probably no use him going with the RU-251, so why not put a bit of pain into these enemy tanks, put 2 shots towards the M103, but doesn't manage to do much to him. Gets a little bit of assisted damage on the Centurion. Now, that's one, so it needs to get assisted damage onto 8 different tanks, whether it's tracking or spotting. So that's one, the Centurion one. That's one. He's auto-aimed at the Sheridan. The Sheridan's put a big derp shell into the RU-251. And he wants to get the full clip into this tank, and he does that. And again, damage upon spotting to the Sheridan. That's 2 tanks that he's spotted, where friendly tanks have done damage to him, which is what he wants for his mission. He's on. These missions can be challenging. I'm not that far off the 260 myself, and it gets frustrating when you get really close. He's looking towards that Centurion 7-1. He's nearly got his clip loaded. Just a 3-shot autoloader. Gets some more assisted damage, but it's the same tank as before, the Centurion 7-1. So I don't think that one counts. In this spotting bush here, I was speaking to Ravvi not so long ago about this tank. He seems to love it and hate it at the same time. Doesn't have the gun to really carry games. But, again, spotting damage. Look at the middle of the screen. Onto the Scorpion G. That's 3 for his mission. His mission is to get spotting damage on 8 different enemy vehicles. Shoots and kills the Lorraine. So he's on 2 kills. He's on 1103 hit points of damage. Fires clutch towards the Hawk 12, the new Tier 8 German light tank. 3-1 is the score. Ravvi's got 2 of those 3 kills. Picks up some spotting damage on the M103. I reckon that's 4 tanks that he's got spotting. And on the Hawk, that's 5. So you'd be pretty confident that he's nearly there for this one. 8 different enemy vehicles by spotting or damaging their tracks. Now, he's already got assisted damage on that M103. I don't know if I'd be taking that shot. Ravvi looks like he agrees. This looks a little bit better. Puts a shell into the side of the turret of the Tier 9 American heavy tank. Doesn't quite land the 2nd shot. 3rd shot looked like it might have just missed the 3rd shot. Now he's on the reload as this Fock at Tier 9 is pushing into the RU-251. And so there's no use throwing his tank away to try and prevent that. Did he get assisted damage on the Fock? He didn't. The RU-251 would have got that, and the grill picks up the kill. 4-2's the score. Ravvi's on 1,502 damage, 2,318 assisted damage. He's looking for a weak spot on that American. There you go. Side of the turret will do nicely. Just misses the shot. Of course, it looks like it's not too accurate at all. The French auto-loading light tank, and he's mentioned to me before, it really doesn't have the ammo capacity to carry too hard. He's only got 2 APCR rounds left and 17 heat rounds. Looking to maintain vision in the central part of the map. You can see on the mini-map his team's done pretty well in the northeast. Looks like it's only that M103, who he knows a one-shot, holding off all these tanks. Friendly M103, T30, the Scorpion G that'll be, and of course the other light tank, probably the Bulldog. 5-3's the score, but we know that can turn around very quickly. Not sure if I would have reloaded then, but might as well use those last 2 APCR rounds, especially if they were really loaded. Again, looking for vision on that Centurion and the Carnarvon. Now, he's already got assisted damage on 5 different tanks. He hasn't got assisted damage on that Carnarvon. I think he's got it on the M103 and the Centurion, that's for sure. Now he's moving forward into this little ditch, which I love so much. If he gets into... No, he's not. He's going to keep going. Look out. What is he going to do? He knows all these tanks are probably aiming his way. The T-30 up here is on that edge. You've got the UDES over here. The Leopard PTA, they love to snipe those things. He's spotted... Looks like he's spotted the Scorpion G. There's that Centurion. He's already got assisted damage on that Centurion. But he also got some on the Carnarvon, so that's 6 tanks out of the 8 that he needs for this mission. Don't think he got any assisted damage on that Scorpion G. If he did, it would have been that would have been 7. Doing a great job scouting. He's on 2,863 assisted damage. He's also on 2 kills and 1,500 damage himself. He's got 2 shells left in the clip. Looking towards that T-49 over there. Fires in the general direction, but sounds like he critical hit it. Sounds like he might have even tracked the T-49. If somebody could kill it while it was tracked, that would definitely count. He's spotted the object 263 now, requesting fire at it by pushing the T key. He'll be hoping someone gets it, because what's he need? He only needs... I think he only needs 2 more tanks to get assisted damage on for this mission. 7-5's the score. He doesn't want to shoot though, because that Carnarvon would very likely spot him. He is quite close. The T-30's coming to play now, as is the M103 coming down the hill. He's saying, come on guys, just damage him. 263 kills the T-30. No idea what that T-30 was thinking. Engaging an object 263 frontally. That's the big boxy Russian tank destroyer. Someone just got it. So that's... What's that? Was that 7? I'm not sure. Was that 7 tanks that he got assisted damage on? I think he did. Looks like artillery. The Batchat 15558 is aiming towards the object 263, which they really need to get rid of him. They need to dig him out. That's 1 shot from the auto-loading French artillery piece, so he should have 3 more. There's another one. Look at that assisted damage just soak up, and this is how you can get some really big scores in light tanks. He's up to 4,209 assisted damage. He thinks, fuck this, I'll get the kill myself. Takes another reload. He's only got 13 heat rounds left and 2 APCR shells, but importantly, he's picking up the spotting damage, and he's also getting very, very close to getting this mission, possibly with honours. I'm not really sure how many were killed when he lit them. Certainly a few of them were. 3 of them need to be for him to get the secondary condition. The first condition is 8, and looking at the 8, well, there's a 263, the Sheridan, the Centurion, the Scorpion G, the Hawk, the Lorraine. I reckon he's on 6, maybe 7. I'm not sure if he got any assisted damage on that M103. T-54 goes down to the grill. That'll be on the southern side of the map. There's that Carnarvon. Now he wants someone else to do it. No, he doesn't. Does it himself. Picks up his 4th kill. If somebody else had done it, that would have been his mission, I reckon. I reckon there's only 1 or 2 tanks left that he needs to spot and get assisted damage on. Anyway, he's having a ripper. He's on 4 kills, nearly 2,000 damage done, 4,209 assisted damage. Sits in this bush looking for vision on that Scorpion G. I reckon both those Scorpion Gs will be in that general area up at A2 or maybe even at B1. So Ravvi looks like he agrees. I'm not going to spot anything if that M103 is ahead of me. So looks like he's going to go for it. Artillery indicating that he's ready to fire where that Scorpion G was last seen. So Ravvi wants to get there before the M103, wants to get the assisted damage on this tank destroyer. A little bit of map pinging to where the T-49 was last seen. Ravvi moving closer and closer to the water. The Scorpion G, maybe he's relocated. Maybe he's over here at B1. And that's where Ravvi needs to use the speed of this French Tier 10 light tank to get there before the 103, and that's what he's saying to him. Stop, let me go first. I need this mission. He'll be getting excited. I get pretty excited when my missions are nearly done. He gets a shot into the GW100. Somebody else kills it as he's spotting it, that's probably number 7. Now he spotted the Panther, picked up assisted damage on the J Panther 2, the Tier 8 tank destroyer, and I reckon that's his mission done. Get some more. Wants to take it down so that somebody can kill him and he can get this mission, and it does. It's the Grill 15 having a ripper of a game himself. He's on 3 kills. Juliet Delta from Tim Clan. There's a name that I've seen before. 12-9's the score. Ravvi18 from 1AR Clan on 5,825 assisted damage. Now he's spotting these 2 Scorpions, and look, he's probably spotting that T49 as well. And this is looking fantastic, not just for his primary condition of getting assisted damage on at least 8 tanks, but also getting these tanks killed while he's spotting him. Now he's spotting that Scorpion G, and yet again another one goes down while he's spotting him. Even though he's got 4 kills himself, that's a very good plan. Like, he's spotting these tanks and putting 1 or 2 shots into these tanks to make it easier for his teammates to kill them, so he can pick up the secondary condition of that mission. And now he's just after a little bit of cream. Kill on the T49 would be absolutely fantastic. Unfortunately, those 2 shots didn't land. Going back to APCR rounds, he shouldn't need heat rounds to kill his T49, but he wants to keep him lit just so that somebody can kill him and they don't need to cap it out. Nothing in his primary or secondary condition for LT6 says that he needs to survive, so he may as well go for it. 2,639 damage done, 6,803 assisted damage. He's having an absolute ripper. I'm imagining that the French light tank would be quicker than the T49. I don't think there'd be too much in it. He has to make sure that he takes a pretty direct route to get to the T49, and that's exactly what it looks like. He's going to try and cut him off at the pass over here towards A7 or A8, but it's looking like a ripper of a game. The M103 is capping just in case they run out of time, because there's only 3 minutes left on the clock. 25 seconds left until they cap it, and I reckon if I was the M103 I'd be saying, no, I'm not going to get off the cap. You want to win this, win it. We want this over and done with. Wants to confirm this win and find that T49. Possibly, very possibly, in fact, very probable that he's up there hiding in the corner amongst those bushes. I'd expect Ravvi 6 cents to go off any second. He's charging towards it. The clock goes down to 0. There he is. He shoots and misses. One more. Can he get? No, he can't get a second shot off. But anyway, not a bad result at all. Ravvi18 from 1AR Clan, an Ace Tanker Mastery Badge in the Tier 10 French auto-loading light tank, the 3-shot light tank. Not sure if I'm a big fan of it only having 3 shells. Spotter medal for doing at least 1,000 hit points of assisted damage. Well, we know he got that easily. Fighter for getting 4 or 5 kills. Fire for effect for doing a shitload of damage. Patrol duty. Look at all these tanks. These are these tanks he got assisted damage on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. He got 11. He only needed 8. He got 11 in the end. And looks like 1, 2, 3 of them were killed. No, he got 4 kills. And a lot of these tanks would have been killed as he was lighting them up as well. 2,639 hit points of damage, 4 kills, 1,272 base experience. That's a base score. That's not with a double or a premium account. That's the base score. That's why I ended up with nearly 2,000. 23 shots fired, 11 hit, only 9 did damage. Still, 9 shots for 2,600 damage isn't too bad. 6,803 assisted damage. That's why he aced it. It was an absolute ripper. Cost him some coin because there was a lot of heat thrown around in that game. But well worth it for one of those missions for the Object 260 Light Tank number 6. Enable your allies to damage 8 tanks while you're lighting them up. And of course, 99% sure he got the secondary condition as well. 3 of them being killed as he lit them. Alright, thanks very much for the replay, Ravvi. Thanks for watching, everyone. Take care and see you all next time.